Well, so happy Monday. Welcome to Mondays with Mori. I'm so honored that you're here. I wanted to share this insight with you. I want to ask you a question. What are you committed to? What are you truly committed to? Are you committed to live a happy, beautiful life? Or are you committed to your fear? Are you committed to the story that you tell yourself that you are? Are you committed to your trauma? Are you committed to whatever people told you that you can be or can't be? The thing is that when we create a story, when we live the story that we've been told, that we live the story of our past, we just keep being stuck in that past, and that can't change. For example, if you say about yourself, I'm a type A, I'm a control freak, this is who I am. Well, that's a story. That's actually a mechanism you develop to feel safe, to feel secure, right? Your controlness, the need to control everything, to control everyone, to control a situation, it's keeping you safe. And if this isn't serving you on a deeper level because it's preventing you from doing things in your life, because a lot of times when you need to be in control of everything, you'll stay in a very controlled environment. You won't really step out of that comfort zone. And so you need to ask yourself, what is this controlling? What is it doing for me? Is it working for me? Is it supporting me? Yes, it's keeping me safe, but what is it keeping me safe of? We have this belief that if we are in control of everything, we'll be safe, we'll be comfortable, because we know what's coming. But the truth is, you never know what's coming. You never know what the day is going to hold. You never know who you're going to meet. But when you're in this controlled box, you actually block the possibilities of the universe to support you and to give to you, because you're stuck in the idea that this is how it needs to be. This is how it needs to look. This is how it needs to taste. This is how it needs to feel. And if it doesn't feel this way, then it's not it. And you move on. You check it out. It's too scary. So pay attention. When control shows up in your life, when you feel the most stressed about having a need to control, and ask yourself, what am I actually controlling? Am I controlling the feeling that I don't want to feel? Am I controlling the outcome of what I want to happen? Do I know what's actually going to happen? Or am I just controlling so I can feel safe? And if you want to dive a little deeper, you can ask yourself, well, what do I need to be safe of? What do you need protection from? This is how you're going to start noticing when trauma is actually what's running the show. Because, you weren't born a control freak. That's a behavior that you learn to adapt to because of whatever life gave you. But when you keep living the tendencies of control in your life and having that need to constantly control, when you have to live that actually controls you. And it controls you, the being, the spirit of who you came here to be. And so you actually cut so much of you off in order to feel safe. When in reality, you're not really being safe. You're just protecting the need to feel the trauma. So if you've experienced trauma in your life, and most of us have, and if you haven't, that's amazing. But ask yourself, what am I actually keeping myself safe from? What is this control pattern doing for me? What happens when I lose control? What do I feel inside? Just feel the feeling. So many times we avoid living the experience from the fear of living the experience and feeling it, right? So I don't want to meet my soulmate because I'm afraid my heart will be broken. That's reliving the past. I don't really want to go all the way in because I am not feeling like I'm going to be really seen for who I am, and I'm going to be judged, and that feels a lot more painful than being vulnerable. So notice when you're doing this and how you're doing it, because it's just keeping you stuck. I'm a master at finding those hidden traumas in your bodies and releasing them so you can actually step into your power, and you won't need this outer control freak mechanism to keep you safe. Because what happens when you experience trauma, the body doesn't feel safe anymore. And so parts of your soul just kind of step out. It's called disassociation. Well, if your body doesn't feel safe and you're disconnected, this is going to cause your body to feel anxious, stress. It will be up at night. It won't be able to connect really on an emotional, spiritual level. You will feel really disconnected from your body. You will feel numb. These are all symptoms of trauma. The thing is that if you actually go into the body, you find a trauma, you feel it, you release it, you let it go. Now your body feels safe again. So you can step back into your body, and now you don't need the outer need to control. You could just feel safe and secure and present in who you are in your temple, in your body. So play with this. Try it. Notice when you are in certain situations and your need to control pops in. Notice what situations are those. What is being triggered? Why does it need to be perfect? Is that your actually need to be perfect? Or is that a story you're telling yourself in order to be in control? I'm inviting you to step in to your life. I've noticed so many people are so scared of feeling, so scared of experiencing, that they're just numbing down. They're just tuning into their phones, tuning into Netflix, drinking, eating, filling that void instead of actually dealing. And it's all because they are trying to avoid that feeling. It's time to stop avoiding you. It's time to stop avoiding dealing with what you've been through. But it's also time to stop living in the past. Because the only way to create a future is to leave that past behind. Close that door, heal it, and move on. Create a new story. Create a new masterpiece. We only have this one life. Don't you want to live it to the fullest? Don't you want to experience all the ranges of emotion? Don't you want to feel things to your core? Don't you want to wake up in the morning with the biggest smile on your face, like you just can't wait to get out of bed and see the people that you love and dive into the work that you do because you're so passionate about it? Wake up next to the person that loves you and adores you and just gives you a sense of security with their own presence. A person that you don't have to fill their cup and they don't have to fill yours, but together you create the most amazing drink together. That's the kind of life I'm inviting you to. If you're interested and you want to know more, you can leave me a comment. I would love to connect with you. It's time to choose you and stop living your past. I'm here to support you in every step of the way. I have a few openings for my private coaching, so if you're interested in something like that, just message me private coaching and I will respond. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I love the sound of this rain. I hope you love it too, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye.